Okay. So, hopefully, my mic won't sound too terrible. Uh, it's been a while since I've, talked in a stream or anything like that. So this is a little weird for me personally. But, uh, there were two or three people that joined my stream earlier, and were probably a little bit like, you know, whenever I didn't actually upload the meme, like I said I would after the stream, they were probably like, yo, what the fuck? So I'm sorry about that. Uh, my head has kind of been all over the place lately, so I needed to vent pretty bad at a pretty random time. So that's why I had to do that, but I got a little bit more done, just barely anything after I ended the stream spontaneously, but it really wasn't a whole lot of stuff, just a little. But that's better than nothing, I suppose. Um, I mean, I don't really know exactly what to talk about since I don't think anybody's here, and I won't be checking it because, quite frankly, I don't really care if anyone's here or not. I just want an opportunity to kind of just get things off of my mind, mostly, since at the moment I don't really have anybody to talk to, like, at all. And I'm going through quite a bit of stuff all at once, and it's been very stressful. So that's also why I had to vent pretty badly, because I used to have all these friends I could talk to or whatever, and now I don't really have any. So that's why I had to vent about something that isn't really too related to my friend problems, but um, related to another issue. But I don't really plan on talking about super personal things, really just talking about random things that come to mind, and hopefully not having, and hopefully YouTube won't like zuck my video. But oh, hello. Also, another reason why I decided to leave my mic on is because I can talk quietly with it being quiet in the background, because usually during the day my family's quite noisy. Which is fine, that's not really too much of an issue. I'm always cooped up in my bedroom all the time anyway, but I felt like that would be annoying. And also, I usually use my Chromebook for talking to people in the live chat, but it's all across my room on my desk. So why would I get up and walk an entire 6 feet to my desk whenever I can lay here and do nothing? I much prefer the latter, so I might as well just not do anything. But with my mood change and everything going on at the moment, my drawings look pretty wacky. The anatomy is, oh, it's so horrible. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate the support at the moment since stuff really isn't all that well, to put it lightly. Which is cool. I mean, I think I'm dealing with most of this quite well. Uh, but for the most part, no. I mean, it's been somewhat manageable, but just really heavy for the most part, I will say. It is quite heavy and it's a lot to take in, but I'm I'm pushing through it like I do with everything. I mean, with all of the things that I've gone through over the course of my life, I've realized I'm a pretty resilient person, and giving up now is honestly pretty pathetic. So that's why I'm just gonna try to keep calm throughout all of this. And I'm just gonna hope that I can stick through it as well as I can manage. Since I'm already doing alright, or at least as alright as I can be for the most part. But really, I'm just pretty stressed out by all of it. but that's not really new since school was also a big issue. My teachers would give out a lot of work, and that was very, very stress inducing. Although, because it was school, there was nothing I could really do about that, unfortunately for me. But that's okay. Oh, hello. Oh, there's more people this time. Oh, I feel so scared now. I'm gonna try to not ramble on too much, but you know, I'm a talkative person, anyways. And yeah, everything really is stressful. I mean, it's just because of the I don't want to get demonetized um, thing that is occurring globally at the moment. That's why everything is so crazy. Because obviously it has been a solid, what, a century since that's happened? I think. I think. My brain is so slow. It really is. You're so right. Um, since the last, can I even say this word? Pandemic. I think I can say that word. Oh my god. If I can't, I'm gonna be so mad. But, the last pandemic that we've had was around 1918, I believe. Oh, yes, indeed. I think it was the Spanish flu that was in 1918, and there was another one in around 1820 and 1720, and then the 13th century or 15th. I don't remember. It was whenever the Black Plague was floating around. I don't remember which century exactly that was. I went through some kind of phase where I was like, whoa, the Black Plague is so fascinating. I want to learn everything about this. And then I forgot what year it started. That's, yeah. I am fantastic at studying, if you couldn't already have observed. Um, so I'm sure it's fairly obvious that I struggled at school. But, I mean, I love history. Anyways, I really love history. Which seems really stupid, but then again, history. It really is. It really is. Because the Black Plague was so devastating. And even before that, like, things like whenever the Europeans came over to the new America, which, of course, we Americans just call America because, you know, we're completely unaware of the fact that there's North America and South America, and both of which are continents, and this country is referred to the United States of America, but whatever. That's okay. But I still, low key, I feel like really bad anytime I refer to the United States as just America because there's two different continents with that name, and we're not a continent. But I mean, I don't know. It's a habit. Oh, hello. There's so many people. I'm so nervous. um, hi. I'm drawing edgy stuff while rambling on like a 7-year-old that just discovered what English was. So don't mind me. But I usually do this whenever like I make a new friend or whatever, which hardly ever happens. But I did in what, January? I don't know. I got to know this guy in my Spanish class really well, and he's absolutely hilarious. I love him so much. He's so great. And I'm really glad. And there would be so many times where I would like go on random tangents in that class about all kinds of different things, whether it be like some kind of discourse or politics or anything. I like politics, low key. I'm not gonna get into politics on this channel, but whew. And yeah, that's a mood too with animations. I usually, at least as of recently, I've never really felt too much of an obligation to this YouTube channel. And it's been quite a while since I have, mostly because I was like, oh yeah, I have lots of subscribers, so I'm cool. But no, that's not how it works at all. I'm really grateful for all the people that have subscribed to me and that still support me, but I shouldn't make that my personality. And that was my issue for quite a while. Because a lot of people were like, whoa, no way, you have those subscribers? And I'm like, yeah, that's the only way I could validate myself. Especially at my old school where people like bullied me to death that was really my only way out of things, was just saying, oh, I'm popular, so I'm cool, right? And they're like, yeah. So I thought, okay, well, this is great, totally valid, totally not harming anybody, which is a horrible idea. And now, after realizing that that was really, really stupid, then I got myself out of that. And yeah, oh, thank you. I mean, it was really, really stupid to think that I could base my entire personality off of that because people didn't like me for who I was. Which, personally, I think is fine. If you don't like me for who I am, that's cool. You do you. That doesn't really bother me. Really, what bothered me back then was the fact that, like, nobody liked me. So I wanted to feel loved by somebody. So I was like, okay, well, people like YouTube, and I'm popular there, so that's the way I get myself out of this wormhole. But no. And if anybody who is watching this, since there's so many people, oh my god. If anybody who is watching this is struggling with that, I'm really, really sorry. And I trust, like, I promise you, it will get better. I know it, like, really sucks because I went through that for, like, 3 years. And it took me a really long time to get over that phase. But I eventually did, regardless. And I was so relieved whenever I realized, oh yeah, I'm my own person, and YouTube isn't who I am, and I should never make YouTube my personality. Because that's just dehumanizing myself, and it just makes me feel like I'm nobody outside of YouTube. Same though. I actually just checked my subscriber rate, and it's down by like -20. So are so many people that are unsubscribing, which is fine, but still, of course, like, I'm a normal human being, so I'm like, oh shit. But it's fine because I hardly ever upload, so people are like, oh, this bitch is being so edgy. Bye. Which is fair. And also, I completely understand that you don't like doing animations. They're really annoying. There are actually countless projects that I've tried to start, but I just never finished. Like, I was going to do the Dynasty meme. I really liked the song. I really wanted to do that meme so bad, but I just never got around to doing it because I didn't really have motivation for it. So, because I didn't have motivation, the project was abandoned and it just died. In fact, there are, I think, 3 or 4 projects that are in the works right now, but I haven't gotten around to finishing because I just don't have motivation for them. So they just never get done. Which is really unfortunate because some of them really do look like they're gonna be great. But, I just sometimes just really can't get the motivation. I just can't do it. Which is fine. Like, I don't have to finish everything. It's really hard to tell myself that whenever I feel like I have to finish some of these things, especially with so many supporters. But I really don't. I don't have to do anything. I have no obligation to complete strangers on the internet, and I have to tell myself that a lot. I mean, no offense to anybody who likes my content, but really, I don't have an obligation to please any of you. So that's why I take my time with a lot of things, and usually they don't get finished. But that allows me to spend more time on other things, like this meme or the one. Ooh, this meme or the one that I finished earlier today. So I can put more effort into other things that I will finish, and hopefully they look really nice. And usually, in my opinion, they do end up turning out pretty nice. So I'm really proud of myself, even still, for maintaining any activity on this channel, especially with my mental state. But anytime I animate something, it's usually whenever I'm in a pretty desperate mental state, or if I really need to vent about something. Because most of the time, whenever I'm just in a slight kind of bad mood about something, then I'll draw something. But I don't even know. I don't even know exactly whenever the animation meme was created, All I know is that like there are animation memes that have existed since around maybe 2010. I've seen a few that are very old, and to be completely honest, I actually really like the vibes that Windows Media Maker animation memes give off, and like Microsoft Paint. I love that. Um, I was like, what, maybe 10? Not 10. Oh god, no. I was teeny weeny baby whenever it was like 2010. So obviously couldn't animate. But and yes, both of those are relatable. I noticed that whenever I stopped animating furries, then my subscriber rate went down dramatically. So I was like, oh shit. Gotta animate anthropomorphic animals in order to have any algorithm, which is chill. I mean, I animate humans because I don't know. It's basically me just inherently flaunting the fact that I can draw humans because it took me uh 6 years to properly draw them, and I still can't entirely properly draw them. Look at that jawline. 6 years. Wait, actually no, almost 7 years of practice, and that's this is all that I get. This is all that happens. That's it. But still, I did well. I've improved a lot. And yes, same here actually. I'm not gonna go browsing through my gallery because I do have a couple of sensitive images in there. Also like random screenshots of either texts between me and actually no, me and another person that I share and I'd like to keep private for mostly legal reasons and because like my mom's attorney would need to see those and blah blah blah, like stuff that has to do with court crap that's going to be happening in like what, I don't know, a month. But I have some drawings in there where I just changed my art style drastically. Like I've had a pretty consistent art style over the course of maybe a couple of years. And then I randomly decided, hey, you know what? I like realism, so I'm gonna try to change my style to be more realistic. And I really enjoy my art style change, but still, it's weird. Like, and I made it to where I draw more realistic eyes, and I made my line art more thin. Well, I mean, the eyes aren't really too realistic, but somewhat. And yes, that's actually happened to me before. I was doing this little thing. I guess, what did I even call it? An animatic. It wasn't an animatic, it was really just a PMV. But I said animatic to make it seem fancy and cool. And it was over this this song called Tono Dan Levid. I love that song so, so much. And I got pretty far into animating it, and then I took a big break from working on it because I was hella stressed at that time with a lot of crap going on in my life, and that was, um, what, August, September ish of 2018. So that was a while ago. And then I was like, I got better around maybe, I don't know, January, February ish of 2019. And I went back to it, and then I was like, well, fuck, my art style has changed so much, it doesn't even look like the same artist drew the pictures. So I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it die. Which is really sad because I actually really liked the aesthetic, but I could never mimic my old art style. Since the anatomy was so bad, it was so unproportionate, if that's even the right word to use. My brain can't function right now. And, I don't know. It just really, it wasn't a good deal. But I still think it turned out nice. And for those of you who saw my little ukulele cover that I made, um, then yes, that happens to me all the time. I'll start animating something and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna finish this and it's gonna be great. But but then I don't. Because then I'm sitting there staring at my screen and I'm like, oh well, I mean I'm drawing. I'm drawing. And then my brain just kinda gives up on me. it doesn't really process. It doesn't work out. Which is really a shame because a lot of my stuff I'm really excited to work on a lot of the time, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great, and then it just never happens. It just never happens. Yes, same. I have so many brain farts whenever I'm animating, and also, and anytime that does happen, the ideas just never come back. They're just gone. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I can't summon the ideas. So I just have to live with the fact that they are gone. I'm working on one more. Yes. This little PMV thing. And I still have the Dynasty project. Literally, I just have like um one frame. It looks like horrible because I was in a terrible mood, and then some title screen of older username. But I don't know, this looks okay. And that's it. That's all I've done. And I don't know if it shows dates. I really don't think it does. No, it doesn't. But I started working on that like a month ago or something. So that really goes to show how I really don't get stuff done. So with the kerosene meme, I'm actually making fantastic progress. Yeah, I was actually really curious about gacha for a little while, and then I was like, oh, this is a real animation, poo poo on you. But really, there's no point in taking a crap on gacha artists because, I mean, they're just trying out animation. They're not really harming anybody. I don't know, they're not really doing anything wrong, so whatever, I just let them vibe. I still like to poke fun at anybody who does do it, but I don't really mean any harm with it. I just think, they're just doing their own thing, and that's fine. Whatever. You do you. That's not any of my business. But personally, I don't really agree with it entirely being categorized as animation per se. But I mean, if you're creating an illusion of movement, then it's still animation because the definition of animation is an illusion of movement. So really, it still is animation. I just don't really agree with it because I've been doing frame by frame animation for years and it's so much work. But so I don't really agree with the fact that people who tween with preset things is really considered the same as frame by frame. But I think that it's unanimously agreed upon within the community that they're obviously not the same. But I have seen a couple of little gotcha animations that look very nice and look like they have a lot of work put into them. And I really admire that because it still takes effort regardless. So even uh regardless of my own bias, because I've been doing frame by frame animation for a very long time, I can't ignore the fact that gotcha animators still put a lot of effort into their work. And I think that's a great thing. They can do whatever the hell they want, and I can't do anything about it, so whatever. And yeah, I personally do think that gotcha has a focus on editing way more than their animation, I think. But yeah, and that's understandable. I've never really gotten into gotcha literally just because of my own little bias for, oh, I've been doing frame by frame, blah blah blah. I've really only done tweening just a few times. Uh, I was actually a lot better at it in the past. I've gotten worse at tweening, so I just kind of left it alone. Um, it really hasn't been my thing, so I just like frame by frame. Oh yeah, that's a big same. Yes, that happens so often. I mean, heck, that happened with the Dynasty meme. I actually, so, I actually got popular off of a tweening tutorial I made for Flip a Clip like what 3 years ago. I did a live stream. I made that live stream private, so you can't find it now. That's actually what caused my subscriber drop. I used to have 2 years ago. I had what almost 2,200 subscribers, but now so many people were like, "Oh, I can't find the tutorial anymore. Bye." which is cool. That's fine, but because it's been happening for a while, so I'm like indifferent. But it garnered like, oh my god, over 150,000 views, and I was overwhelmed by the amount of attention that it got. So I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so many people. But it was really scary because there's just so many people that were looking at my shitty animation. Because it really was super terrible. Because still, I was like a little baby. I didn't know any better. That was 3 years ago. I still, like, even despite my lack of activity as of recently, I do think I've still improved somewhat. So, yeah, I feel like I used to be a bit better, but now I don't know. There, it's still pretty much the same. It depends on the amount of effort that I put into it, because there are a few animations that I really put my heart and soul into. And one of which is that project that I did, that crash thing. I worked so hard on that. That pretty sure that one took like 7 years off of my life. I worked really hard on the animation for that one. It was so good. Oh yeah. That's a mood. I mean, the reason this is kind of off topic, but not really. I don't know. The reason why I made that live stream private was not only because in the video I sounded like a squirrel on crack, was also because I privated any other videos with my voice in it because I felt really insecure about it, and I still do. My voice has deepened a lot since then, and I obviously really prefer my deep voice over my little girl voice. So I mean, I'm not a girl, but I sounded like one. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna take that down. But so I took that down along with a bunch of other ones that have my voice in them. I wasn't even aware of how many videos actually did have my voice in them, because like, Jesus Christ, there were a lot. I didn't even know that I felt that good about it, I guess, or I felt that confident. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I just found it a little unusual. But that's just me being confident, I suppose. And oh wait, did I make this 50%? Oh no, I don't remember the opacity or opacity. I don't know. Oh, that's the whole mood. I hopefully won't be streaming for too long. Um, I just want to finish this pretty quickly, since I don't have much left to do. Oh, I'm a boy. I sound really feminine in my older videos. That's why I took them down. And my voice still occasionally sounds really feminine, which is like that like really lowers my confidence sometimes, but it's okay. All is well. But otherwise, I'd be chilling. Even though I probably do sound like a girl sometimes, which I've come to terms with. I think I have a fairly androgynous voice. I think, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with being androgynous. I think it's nice. In fact, I really like to present myself in that way. I usually don't put myself out there as directly masculine all the time, since it's just, I don't know. It doesn't really coincide with my personality a whole lot, since I'm not like a super big buff man. That's really not me. I'm I used to be quite the social butterfly, actually, which is a bit weird, but at least it seems weird to me now that I was a social butterfly. But like in my 8th grade year, and now I'm going on to my sophomore year of high school, I used to ask random people in the hallway, hey, what's your favorite color? Or dumb shit like that, because I was so social, ooh woo, or some shit. I don't know. I thought I was a cool kid or something, but I really wasn't. I just liked people. Now I'm nothing like that at all. I hate people. And quite frankly, I try my very hardest to avoid them at all costs, which is so unlike my past self, but I don't know. With the occurrence of a bunch of things going on at the moment, I really just can't handle anybody. It's really sad because I used to think of myself as, like, I'm not even joking, different from everybody else because I was social and I liked people and I had so many friends. Because I really did. I used to have like a shit ton of friends. I had so many, I couldn't even count them. Now I can count them on my fingers. One. Because all of them left me. Which is cool because my only friend is animation. Oh my god, hi Ethan! It has been so long since we have talked. Hi! And I was meaning to join a couple of your other streams, but I either like passed out or I was just doing something else. Because with the quarantine shit, I've been doing nothing but drawing. I haven't been animating, but I've been drawing. Because animation is still super hard. Oh, quarantine is booty. It really sucks. I really hope school was going better for you than it was for me. Like, Jesus fuck. Some of my teachers just, oh my god, horrible. I don't even know who any of your teachers are, I don't think. I don't know. Like, we hardly ever talked during the school year. But, I don't know. Half of my teachers are complete ass. But it's okay because I had a couple of gems in there. That's understandable. I really hated it too. It was just horrible. None of my teachers really knew how to communicate, and that's all because they were all panicking, so. That's fair, actually. It was just really all kind of horrible for the most part. Oh, same. I hardly ever use Discord. I had actually made a couple of little artist friends on there, so. Oh, that sucks. My online school ended just a couple days ago, I think. Or, no. Shit. Last Thursday? I think. I don't know. Last Thursday, I believe. I think my school started school earlier, so we ended earlier. Oh, yes, and the iPads get turned in tomorrow. I'm so angry about that because, the stylus is like my best friend. If the stylus that goes with the iPad was a person, I would marry them. But unfortunately, that's not possible. So I just have to live with that. But I don't know. Oh, nice. Sorry, like if the little emoji thing doesn't show up. My Android version is late and it won't update because I don't know why. It's just dumb. And well, shit, Ethan, that sucks. I was so careful with my pen. I tried so hard to keep it out of danger. I treated it like my baby, but still. Yeah, that's fair. Mine is slowly coming apart, so I'm kind of glad that I have to turn it in. That way I don't destroy it. Oh my god, shut up. Okay, I get it. My Android is dumb. I get it. I have my old phone, which is technically newer than the phone that I just got, because this one is T-Mobile and the other one's AT&T. So like, maybe if I go to my live stream on my other phone, which I still use religiously, then I still can't believe YouTube even implemented that, to be completely honest. Um, that emoji. I can go to my stream and see which one. Aha! Ah, hell yeah. Fuck them homophobes. Thanks, Ethan. I appreciate your input. Anyways, because well, actually, oh shit, it's is June now, so it's Pride Month. Yay for the homosexuals. Although I am not homosexual, but to anybody who is, you're cool. Hope you have a nice month, cause you know it be June. But for the most part, like I don't know if I'm gonna do a Pride drawing, but oh yeah, that is Russian. Whenever I'm not animating to where I have to like listen to the actual track of the song that's on the app, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, then I like to just listen to the entire song while I draw out the frames. I don't know. I despise drawing in complete silence. I don't know why I do, but it annoys the shit out of me. I cannot handle drawing in the complete silence. So I always have to have some kind of background noise. So usually I end up drawing with some kind of music or something in the background. Whenever I'm animating, it's almost always the song. I hardly ever animate in complete silence. Oh, I can hardly see that. I could try drawing that later. And it's gonna be really weird adjusting to drawing on my phone again. Damn, okay, weeb. Sorry, that was mean. I'm gonna take that back. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I shouldn't be treating my viewers like I do to some strangers. I don't know. Like, some of my really close friends, I used to bully the shit out of for no particular reason, because that's just how I roll with my buddies, I guess. I don't want to be like that. Because I don't want to be mean. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it. It's like, what? Almost 2 in the morning. At least for me, that is. Because I live in, the United States of America. Or at least, like, I'm not gonna give my specific location. Just, that's my time zone, by the way. But, yeah, that's where I be living. Yes. Yeah, yeah, we texting. Please don't tell your dad I'm gonna cry. Please don't. I'm sorry. Oh wait, where'd the oh, never mind. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I went back one frame and I'm like, where'd my drawing go? What the fuck? It was right there. If you couldn't already tell, I am quite the intelligent being. I kind of have a headache, which like really sucks ass, but whatever. Oh no, I'm gonna go in there and probably take some Tylenol after this stream, which hopefully won't be much longer if my stupid ass won't shut up, which I probably will not. Whether I vow to or not, chances are I will not shut up. Because it is impossible for me to whenever I actually start talking. I kind of didn't expect anybody to join this stream. That's why I was really set on thinking of random things that I wanted to talk about. That way I could just ramble my heart out about the most random shit. But now I'm like actually talking to people and it's so weird. I didn't expect anybody to actually drop in. Oh shit. But thank you guys though for coming in and talking to me for a little bit. I really 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 appreciate it. I know, right? Crazy. But ew, my voice sounded gross right there. Oh wait, no, that doesn't look I think I messed it up. Hold on. I'm gonna redraw that. Oh, I actually got 2,000 subs. Like I was talking about this earlier, I think. Like 3 years ago. Whenever I uploaded this tutorial thing on how to tween on Flip-A-Clip, which is my animation program, which is famously known to be complete trash, at least compared to other amazing animation programs that are like, you know, for PC and not for mobile because I'm cheap as shit, so flip a clip is all I can get. That applies to a lot of other people, so. Oh, the views were 150,000 or something. Like crazy, insane. And then a bunch of people were like, whoa, you're cool, and then subscribed to me. But now I'm not really gaining subscribers anymore because I made the video private since I sound like a squirrel on crack in that video. So I was like, oh, okay, well, my voice sounds horrible, so I'm going to make that private, and I don't want anybody else to see that other than me. But I didn't delete it. So I don't know. I really don't know how. It still kind of dumbfounds me, to be completely honest. Yeah, I know. I really don't understand why I got so many. Because if we being completely honest, the tutorial wasn't even that good. At least I don't think. I mean, in my opinion, it wasn't really that good. I didn't like it. Because it was a live stream. That was already a oof. And yeah, and afterwards, I also have like other animation memes that are pretty popular. That the only popular ones that I have furries in them. Hmm, what a mystery. Because like the broad majority of the animation meme community are all furries. And if you don't animate furries and you animate humans, then the only way you can get popular from then is if you do something fandom related. Oh, for real? Wait, didn't you have like 1K? I thought you did. I mean, for whatever reason, there are still a few people who have notifications on for this channel, and maybe 15 or 20 people, I think, that do. So, oh, yes, like, and there's this other one where I got, what, like 7,000 views by drawing this fox furry with long hair bopping her head to "Don't Go." That's that's it. That's the entire video, and it has a pretty background. That's garnered 7,000 views, which is a lot. But the video that I like put my heart and soul into got maybe like 400. So, well, I mean, it is. It's head bopping, is it not? Am I stupid? I mean, I kind of live under a rock, so I'm not like hip with the kids or whatever. I mean, then again, I'm 15. But, you know, if you start streaming furries, you'll get shitloads of views, Ethan. I promise you. Furry content makes you popular automatically. Like, not only with the actual furries, but also with people that hate furries. Because then they're like, hey, look at this stupid shithead drawing furries. Ha, loser. And then you get popular. Yes. See, people get so many views from just drawing furries, and Minecraft furries would be like a cultural reset, to be honest. Nobody is ready for that kind of collaboration. I'm not ready for that. I don't want to see that. My brain won't be able to handle that kind of power. But I mean, if we being honest, I kind of didn't like the fact, even at the time, that pretty unoriginal and lazy shit like that was getting so much views. Or so many views. Ah, my English is so bad. Oh my god. For Minecraft furries, what the hell has this world come to? Oh my god, like, America, the United States has reached 100,000 deaths. God bless America, am I right, folks? And now we have Minecraft furries? Oh yeah. The world we live in. Our society. 100,000. Somebody called me a political illiterate because I asked if Biden was left wing. I asked because I'm a fucking idiot, for one. And for two, I genuinely did not know. Because I was stupid. So, like, oh, I am not setting foot anywhere near that hellhole of a fandom. Or can I even call it a fandom? Shit, I don't know. K-pop? I'm not going anywhere near that. Fucking, I can't even process. I can't even come up with some kind of insult because I'm like horrified of it. I don't ever want to go anywhere near that fandom because I know that I'm never ever going to get out of it, and people are probably going to like hunt me down and dox me if I don't stand Luna. So fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I mean, like, you're cool, I guess. Love whatever music you want, but like, fuck, no. And I don't know why some of them like respond with like fan cams or whatever. I don't know. I find them really funny. Like some people make fan cams that are supposed to be uh kind of ripped off of them, and it's hilarious whenever they do. There was one that was like a Minecraft Steve fan cam where he was twerking. I love Twitter. Oh, you will, Ethan. I absolutely believe you. My channel is so dead. I kind of want you to beat me because like my content is like ass. So honestly, if you don't beat me in subscribers, I'm going to cry. But that's YouTube algorithm though. Oh yeah, Twitter is something else. It really is. Um I don't know what's with it, honestly. Actually, can I like this is gonna look terrible, isn't it? I wanna like make it kind of appear. If you know what I'm saying. I have that no, no, you probably don't. But I have that little effect going for quite a few of my animations where stuff kinda appears, like it goes swoop. I like that effect a lot. So I'm trying to do that. That's actually what I did with my lip sync because if you'll notice, there's actually no transition. It's just I draw the same two things twice. It's just drawn twice, and then there we go. That's just it. It's not actual drawing. It's just me copying and pasting frames because I'm lazy as hell. But it still looks nice. Haha. I always get around it. I'm awesome. Yeah, I should make a video of like how to hack animation 101 because I've been doing this shit for years. I know what I'm talking about because I'm lazy. You could call me a professional procrastinator. But then again, that's a big thing. Oh, I would actually love to animate on a PC. Thing is, I don't have a PC, and also I have a really shitty drawing tablet. So like I have tried animating on PC, but it didn't really turn out that well. And any programs that are available on PC for free are dog shit. And any that cost money are insanely expensive, but are usually pretty damn good. Thing is, I'm 15 years old, so I can't get a job. So that's why I've been using Flip-A-Clip. I've been animating since I was 11. So well, actually no. I've been doing digital animation since I was 11, but I would do stop motion and I would do stop motion with pictures that I drew whenever I was um well, I was I think 10. Yeah. No, I think I was 10. 9 or 10, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So, really I've been doing animation for about 5 years now. Animation as a whole because on my DS or at least my 3DS, I don't know if it's available on like the regular DS. On my 3DS, I would draw pictures on paper and I would animate with that because I got really inspired by this one animation on paper by this one YouTuber. I cannot think of their name. I cannot. But the animation was titled Wolf Love or something, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. I want to do that. So I did. That's actually applicable to quite a bit of my talents that I do have, which is why even despite all of the hardships that I've gone through whenever it comes to animation and artwork, I just keep on going. It's pretty nice. Yes, Wolf Love. Not like um the Jiggy Jiggy, but I don't know, it was like romance or something. The artist was obviously a furry. I mean, you should have seen the eyes. I think you could look up Wolf Love animation, that'll be the first thing that comes up. It's really popular. I'm sure it garnered over 1 million views, or several million. It was very, very popular. It showed up in my recommended almost immediately. Like, I used to watch TV, or I used to watch YouTube on the TV in my living room. So I watched it like on a big screen, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" But I don't know. That was me as a little baby artist in fifth grade. Yeah, I saw that around fifth grade or so, and even before that, I still did do traditional animation. I just call it traditional animation because I think that's just the easiest way to, I don't know, call that. I don't know the official name for it, and I could just say stop motion, but still, stop motion is usually associated with. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die soon. Oh, hello. But, usually stop motion is associated with taking pictures repetitively, obviously, of some kind of object and moving it around, but instead I would draw. So I was like, oh, so that's different, so I'm cool, or some shit. It's almost 2 a.m. for me, although I have no fucking clue where you live. I, live in the South. I live in Texas. Yeehaw. Oh, that looks great. Okay, I was being half sarcastic there. Okay, yes, go to sleep, child. Although, I don't know if you are a child, but, like, hopefully you don't take offense to that. But I call anybody that. I'm sorry. I'm so awkward. I haven't talked to, like, anybody in so long. I really need friends. I really need friends. Hello. Oh my god, Mabra! I'm so sorry for, like, not talking at all on Instagram. I'm so sorry. I, um, I'm going through so much poo-poo crap stuff at the moment. Um, like, I'm pretty sure he's not watching this. I don't know if he is. Okay, well, he's probably not. Uh, shit, I hope not. But there's this guy, like, this ex-boyfriend, who I'm like 99% sure is stalking all my shit. And I'm only so sure of that because I got really paranoid about it and I logged out of my main Instagram account. That way nobody could message me, and I archived a lot of my posts, so now a bunch of them are gone and I am still logged out of that account, so don't DM me on there. I'm not on Instagram at all at the moment. At all. Because of that situation. But I did move to another Instagram account, but where I posted a little bit of artwork. But then I saw I blocked him immediately. Because I was like, well, shit, he's gonna find me again. So I blocked him. But then I saw a couple of his friends on my account looking at my stuff. So then I was like, okay, well, fuck, they found me again. So I deactivated that account, and I'm just not on Instagram at all right now in order to avoid that situation. But, you know, it was just really not good at all. But really, as of like right this second, I'm not really. I mean, I'm doing fine for the most part, but not really perfect. But it's okay. I am mostly vibing, so all is well. Oh no, don't be. It's okay. I am just I'm going through a lot of crap at the moment, so don't worry about it. It's all good. So, because of all of that, bull dookie, um, I'm inactive on my main Instagram account, and I'm also inactive. I'm not inactive on Instagram as a whole, but also on my backup account, which I know that you're far more active on that one, but I'm really, really glad that you also visited this one. That way I could talk to you. At the moment, I don't have any personal conversations with anybody since I don't even know how to do that on YouTube. But I'm really, really sorry if I made you worried or anything. There are quite a few, I guess, mutuals that were pretty worried. Oh, thank you. There's still so many people that keep joining. It makes me so nervous. um, but, oh, thank you. I really appreciate that since I put a lot of heart and soul into all the characters that I design. So I really appreciate that a lot. But, where was I? Yes. So with all that stuff that's going on right now, I made my backup YouTube account is private, or not private, it's inactive, and I don't plan on uploading anything for quite a long time, since, of course, to sing, I have to be in a pretty good mood in order to do so. And with the knowledge that somebody was stalking me, I just really couldn't get that out of my head. So I just had to leave it alone. And I couldn't keep making content because I was so worried all the time. And it's sorry I was so inactive. I probably scared you a lot and I'm really sorry about that. But I probably will remain inactive for a while, and I don't know if I'll stream very frequently here. I most likely will not. And I'm really sorry that you won't be able to contact me for a little bit, but that's just the way that it has to be until all of this clears up. And I think I will eventually be. I don't know if Ethan's still here, but if he is, that's fine. But I'm probably going to be moving to a different state completely in the next month or so. Not a different time zone, though, thankfully, because I don't know what it would be like adjusting to a different time zone. So, I'm kind of glad. Yeah, it's really freaky, because then his little buddies are coming after me, and they're also stalking me. So he's sending people after me to stalk my profile, while he's also doing the same. And there's really no way I can truly get rid of him. And there's nothing I can really do. Oh, yeah, it's really scary, but my mom is gonna get a new job. And she's gonna get paid higher, and we're gonna get away from this hellhole. Because where I live right now is just really depressing. There's really not good people, and it's really not good. Like, really, for being honest here, where I live specifically, all there is just meth heads, and that's it. There's really no opportunities for me or my family. We don't know anybody here. Yeah, sure, I've made friends, but now they're all gone. Same for my mom. My brother has never had any friends except like a few. So there's no point in staying here. And we've already lived here for 5 years. And we haven't been able to leave. Whether it be because of my shitty excuse for a dad, or which, like, my mom has divorced, like, almost 3 years ago. Actually, June 19th will be the day that happened. Every single June 19th that I've ever experienced in my life has somehow been shitty. So, 2017, my parents divorced. 2018, I broke up with my first boyfriend, which wasn't really too devastating in my opinion, but he was still a sweetheart. But it just wasn't gonna work. And then 2019, I don't think I can talk about this on YouTube because it is insanely graphic, but didn't really have a great day, and it could have been my last, but thankfully it was not. So, because I was struggling a lot last summer, and I'm just waiting for how this will go. With quite a lot of anticipation, admittedly. But, so it is. I don't want to talk about that topic on YouTube, since I'll probably get demonetized. But, and also because it may be triggering to some people who might be watching, which I think is just 2 or 3. But I don't want to make anybody upset, so, I will refrain. Because still, I mean, I'm absolutely, by any means, I am not a kid-friendly channel, but I still want to try as hard as I can to give as many warnings for my content as possible. Like, my last few videos have had that kind of theme in them, so... Sorry, I talk really fast, so it's probably hard to understand me. But, with the themes of my last videos, I haven't actually seen the monetization status on those, but I think they're fine. They just all had copyright claims in them. So, I mean, I still do try to monetize, but, but usually I just don't. I either turn it off completely or, or just leave it on for the creators to make money. Because it's fine if I don't make money. Personally, I don't really care because, like, I haven't updated the settings on my AdSense account in a very long time, which is probably an issue. But then again, I mean, the requirements for actually earning money for AdSense was something along the lines of, like, I have to make $100 off of, like, make $100 from ad revenue in order to actually get money from YouTube. So it's like, bruh, what? And I've never gone over 20 cents. So I've got a little ways to go. And I think at the moment I am making, I don't know, like, probably somewhere around the 5-cent range. It's okay if I'm making just a nickel. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well that's actually... Well, if I want to be lazy, then I'm pretty much done here. Then I just have to edit. Which I don't know if my orientation will change. Screen orientation, not like, who I like. Oh yes, and hello Mira. I think it's locked in landscape, but my phone is stupid, and it is 2 a.m. So I could try to... Oh, thank you so much. But I get a lot of copyright claims, and my videos don't have a whole lot of views, and I don't have a whole lot of watch time either, so I can check right now on my studio real quick. I won't check it on here, I'm checking it on my other phone. So at the moment, my my estimated revenue at the moment is 3 cents. That's fine, honestly. Like, I don't have a bank account that I could link that to. Mostly because I don't have a bank account because I'm a minor. So that's also, I don't want to mess around with banks and stuff. 3 cents, yes. And no, usually I don't sleep at night. As of recently, I've actually been trying to fix my sleep schedule, but it just really isn't working. Like, yesterday, I took a couple of Tylenol PM pills, but they didn't even work. And I woke up like 4 times throughout the night, and I just could not stay asleep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, well, Actually, since school is over, I guess I would be considered the next grade level. Um, Technically speaking, I'm a sophomore now in high school. So woohoo, I guess. I don't know. I still feel like a baby. I probably will still be treated like one, which is fair. I mean, hell, I still act like one half the time. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to see that font. Actually, I should just make that a little darker. If... Can I even add another layer? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I might as well call myself a sophomore since, I mean, hell, I guess kind of already sort of there. Somewhat. I could say that. So, I mean, whatever. It wouldn't be a complete lie to say that I'm a sophomore. So, whatever. Okay, yeah. That looks fine. There we go. Okay. This isn't really turning out too bad. I think I'm just about finished with this. Like, it really hasn't taken me too long since this one hasn't taken a whole lot of effort. I'll just have to make a background. I don't think you guys can hear the audio, which would be fine. Well, I mean, I could really quickly make a background and import it here. I don't think that would matter. Hopefully not. Oh, sure. I'll put this background in and see if it works out fine. Oh, this is weird. I am not used to this. My little border thing I still have right here from the last meme I made. The last actual meme. The don't come back thing. Oh, the orientation string. Oh my god, that's so cool. I've been using Metabang for like a really long time, so I'm still not very used to this ibis paint because I used to use this like religiously. Thank you so much. Thank you. I work really hard on my artwork, so I really appreciate that. And especially as of recently because, you know, like I really suck at drawing with my finger. And now I have to turn into my iPad, so I have to resort back to drawing with my finger. But that probably means that I'll be able to animate more. So, I don't know. How do I put the size of the canvas on? I don't know exactly what you mean, but if you mean how do you change the size or orientation or whatever, I think how I did it was like oh yeah, you can go to canvas and just change the size from there. And a really important thing if you want to completely change the size of it or in the shape of it too, like I don't know what that origin stuff means. I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm not a nerd. Oh, what size I typically use for the typical YouTube thumbnail size is 1280 times 720. If you want to remember that, you can screenshot that or just Google it later. I mean, that's the size that I like to use since it's pretty standard. But there's another one that I do not remember. I think it was like 1080 times 1980. I don't remember exactly, but I don't use that. I think that orientation's weird. So I like to use this standard one for my thumbnails and for my canvas sizes on Flip-A-Clip too. For my regular square drawings, I like to use 1500 times 1500. As of recently, I like to use bigger canvases for higher quality, and it comes out quite nice. And yep, that's the aspect ratio that I like to use. It's a pretty standard one, but I mean, you could Google if there's a better one that you can use. I'm not really too sure because I'm by no means a professional or anything. And yes, I use 1500 and 1500 for just regular old box drawings, which I probably won't even be able to use on my phone because on the iPad there was like so much storage freed up, and the RAM was so much. There's so much RAM too. So I was able to draw with a big canvas without worrying about lag. But yeah, the standard YouTube size, which I can't look at right now, of course. And yeah. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, there's another one, which is just a higher quality. But this is a pretty standard one. TikTok, what the? Ew! Gross. And yeah, I feel you there. I've been using Ibis for quite a long time, so I do know my way around the app. But it's poopy. I just don't really. I like Metabang a lot more because I got really used to using it, and now I don't even remember how to use Ibis, to be completely honest with you. Like, I haven't used it in months. I got really, really used to using Metabang. So now I'm like really scared of going back to it. Ooh. This is probably gonna be nice. I don't know how to turn the volume up loud enough for any of you to see it. Or hear. My brain is dying. I'm gonna have to edit this like really fast and then upload it. And then adjust the stream later. Oh no, it's alright. I mean, I don't want to like toot my own horn or whatever, but I am quite good at English. I've always done really well in English classes and whatever. I've always been an English nerd. So even if your English isn't top notch, there's a chance I'll still be able to understand it alright. Because I have interacted with quite a few people that don't have English as a first language, and honestly, kudos to you for trying to learn it, because English is such a hard language to learn. And I recognize that as English with a first language. I'm really lucky to have it as a first language. And to live in a country like the USA. Even though people that live in the USA probably look like idiots, so. Same here, honestly. It was really hard for me to keep up with it, so. Realistically, I hardly did any. But I tried very, very hard to keep up with as much as I could, but still, it was really difficult. And I always had so much to do, so still, it was just, ugh. It was just a really hard thing altogether. That sounded horrible. Anyways, you probably can't even hear this. I don't know. I have earbuds in, so I don't know, but... Oh, I tried so hard to do my math stuff. It was, oh god, it was a train wreck trying to figure that out. Usually I do pretty well with math, but... Oh, sorry. It just did not work. Hopefully you can see and hear this alright. I don't know. I don't want to, like, burst my eardrums because I kind of have a headache. So, but this is what it looks like so far. Before editing, of course. Can't hear the audio. It probably looks really awkward. I can't wait to put a vignette over this. The lip sync looks bad. Actually, before I finish doing that, I should put an extra little thingy at the very end. Okay. I don't know what to put. You know what? That's opaque. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. I want to put something. Okay. Yes. Edgy. Uh-oh. I mean, come on, it's my YouTube channel. I'm gonna make it edgy somehow. I'm gonna put the scribble bar over it. That's like my trademark nowadays. I mean, if you see this, it's like bound to be my video. Even though this has absolutely been a popular thing to do within the meme community for like years. But I always do to scribble. I always do to scribble. Because, you know, I'm edgy. This also was a vent at first, so, you know. But, ooh. And I'm gonna, put another edge. What color should I make this? Actually, aha! Yes. Deep. Hell yeah. I do that with literally all of my animations and all of my drawings. All of them somehow have some kind of edgy and dim. Also, I don't know if, like, I don't have no idea if I've ever explained this on this channel, but all the little symbols and things that I have on these characters all mean something. And they usually represent other people. Like the little star represents this kid in my life who I've probably already mentioned many times before. And that's how I feel a lot of the time too. There are a lot of people that stay up really late and I'm like, what are you doing up so late? Just idiot. Go to bed. And then I'm staying up until 4 a.m. watching YouTube. I think it's all happened to the best of us at some point. But this guy who, I don't know if I should say his name publicly because I don't think I ever have before actually said it. I might have typed it, but I eventually will. After I edit this and publish it, I will conk out. Because I'm tired. And we're gonna go to the beach in a few weeks. Yay! So I'm really excited about that. Even though I feel insanely insecure about my body, but you know. I'm a roll with it. Yes. Puff Bob. Perfect. So, Mr. Puff Bob here, we actually have a lot of history together. He and I started dating in June 20 something, I think. I don't remember. Same here. June 20 something 2018, which was nearly 2 years ago. I've actually still liked him for like 2 years. I still like him. He knows that, but he isn't really happy with it. So and that's fine. That's chill. Whatever. But, you know. What should I do here? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Let's make the eyes black. Yeah. Edgy. Perfect. Okay. So, me and this dude, and we dated for like, I don't know, like 3 months, and then we did something really stupid, got in big trouble, understandably so, and we had to break up, which was really scary, and really, it was really bad. That was like October of 2018, so that was kind of horrifying, if we being honest. And I actually have quite a few animations that I've made of him. Like, the last several animations I have made were about him. I have no idea if he's watching this. If he is, like, I feel so awkward. But, anyways, I've made a lot of animations about him, and some of the earlier ones that were events drew him as... the yellow? Okay. So, he looked like, shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Whatever. Okay. So he looked like that. Thank you. I am quite a graceful being, if I do say so myself. But Mr. Puff Bob I used to draw him like that. And sometimes I would draw him with wings. Sometimes I wouldn't. So he usually looked like that. And I would draw myself in a pretty similar fashion, except purple, dark purple, but with an X instead, because, you know, I'm edgy. So, and I gave myself my horns, so I look like that. Or something along the lines of that. And, you know, edgy little scribble thing. I can't see because my finger's so fat. Anyways, I look like that with the wing. Uh-oh. There we go. That was me. You can find a few of those videos on my channel, I think. And I actually have a playlist comprised of them. Yeah. Thank you. I've been drawing myself with horns for quite a while, even longer than I've even known Leo. So, Puff Bob. Oh, that slipped. He's gonna hate me forever if he's actually watching this. Anyways, so with all that happening, we were like, even after we were still forcefully separated, no matter which way you put the situation. And we were both devastated by that because we had a really good relationship. We were both really, really happy. So we were both like, "Oh shit, what the hell, man? We had a great thing going." So, and we really did. We really did have a great thing going. But it was just kind of ripped away from us because we made a bad mistake. And that's fine. Because now we know better. So we know not to do that again in the future. I mean, it's not like we can since I'm moving, but you know. Anyways. So that happened and it was really, like, honestly a really yeah, he would. Even though the stream isn't going to be left public or anything, people are going to have to like go to my, I'll probably make a playlist after this since I made more than one live stream. But yeah, so with that happening, it was just a really scary experience to be pulled away from somebody that I loved, you know? And he felt the same way, so we were both like, ah, fuck, this is so scary, man, what's going on? We were both really scared. Because, I mean, hell, we were both like, what, 13? We didn't know any better. So we freaked out because for both of us, it was our first real and serious relationship. And real commitment, which was going great. At least in my opinion. I really hope he felt the same way. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know. I mean, we only had a few little arguments here and there, but usually we'd make up pretty quickly and things would be better. And obviously my mental health at the time was in a toilet, so he wasn't entirely pleased with my behavior, which is understandable. Absolutely understandable. So, I don't know, but I was really happy with him, and at least he claimed to be really happy with me, and I believed him. I still do. I still do believe him. I don't think he's some kind of pathological liar. I never truly did, even despite all of the angry claims that I made. Because after being essentially taken away from him and he was taken away from me, we were both just so devastated. And we knew that we still loved each other, so we were just like, oh shit. We were just really scared by all of it. And it was just horrifying, really, for both of us. And we both knew that we still loved each other, so we were like, okay. But then again, we made another stupid mistake. The same one. Again. And we were found out again. So then we got separated once more. So it was... Oopsie. Oh, my phone's gonna die soon. So now I gotta finish this. It was really scary having that happen. And it was a lot to go through, so for a little while we were just like, ah, fuck. Because, I mean, we still did like each other, yes, but then, I don't even remember when this started to happen, but tension started to rise between the two of us, and we would argue quite frequently, and things just got really heated between both of us. So much so that, like, we both were pretty hostile to one another pretty often. And I think he would see some of the vents that I made about him, and that would fuel his anger. But he wasn't really angry, he was just really distressed and really sad. Because, you know, like, he still loved me, like, I still loved him. So it made him really sad to see that I was portraying him in that way. So we were both just like, oh, God, fuck you, man. When really, we were just really, really devastated by what had happened months prior to that. So for a pretty long time, we were on bad terms. We would argue so often. We were both so fucking mad at each other. But really, there wasn't a real valid reason as to why. We were both just insulting each other all the time and just making each other feel like dog shit. Why? I don't know. He made me mad. Cause, I don't know, he said something mean to me. That was basically, oh, that looks horrible. But, there wasn't a real reason as to why we felt so strongly, dare I say, about one another. So, I mean, I don't know. That it was just a crazy situation, and we did eventually make up. Even though I wanted to way earlier, but I still eventually did. In December. Oh, yes, I'm feeling alright. This was months ago. In December, he and I made up finally. Finally, actually made up. Like, I would occasionally try to keep him in the band room, which was where we would eat lunch. Not just him and I, but me and a couple friends with him there too, because I was friends with some of his friends. Because, you know, we were in the same friend group. But, so he was there, and, yeah, it was a really up and down situation. It was just, it was altogether really dramatic for the most part on both ends. I was really dramatic, and so was he. Because he thought that I was calling him a pathological liar all the time, which isn't really what I meant, but still what he took it as. And then I always thought that he was just being a dickhead that didn't love me and actually hated me, but that wasn't true. So we both just had really negative opinions on each other, and it was just a complete disaster. But in December, like right at the end of December or something, I finally, I took my fat ass over there. It was a concert for both of him and I. Oh, thank you. Yes, and I'm really happy about that. Although it's an awkward timing because I would be happy to announce that I would be more active on my other channel, but unfortunately, despite with my circumstances, I can't be. But well, I hope that whenever it gets here, that you have a really good time. Because, at the moment, I'm really enjoying doing absolutely nothing. But, well, I think that just about does it for the animation. Yeah, fair. So really, summer break doesn't even have a whole lot of meaning, unfortunately. I mean, it still does to me. I'm really excited about it, personally, because that just means I don't have any more work to do. That is assigned to me. But, you know. Wait, actually, I didn't make a title screen. Wait, go back. Okay. And that sucks. I finished as much work as I could, but I don't know, I probably wasn't enough. title screen time. Well, actually, I usually do my title screen on my editor. Yeah, that's a fair point. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, my voice cracked. Ew. Okay. Where was I with my little story? Yes, December. So we were at a concert. We were both in the same orchestra period. And, so, like, it was at his church, the concert was. And his church is so pretty. Like, that's off topic, but his church is beautiful. I don't go to his church because I'm not Presbyterian, but whatever. And, where am I going with this? Anyways, his church is pretty. So is he. Ha ha ha. Moving on. So like I approached him and he was sitting in the hall by himself for the first time like the entire night. Because the entire time he was always like hanging around with friends or whatever. And I was like, well shit, how am I gonna talk to him then? Because I really, really, really wanted to try to talk to him. Um okay, I'm gonna try to slow down. I'm sorry, that like sounded incoherent. But I really wanted to talk to him, obviously. Because of all the crap that had happened, I wanted to really clear that up, and I felt like, because he would sometimes, like, I mean, we would hardly ever talk still, but you know, sometimes, like, make a funny joke or whatever, or, like, we'd occasionally talk. Well, not really, we wouldn't, like, talk, but, like, I don't know, he'd, like, crack a joke or something, or he'd sometimes say hi to me, and I was like, oh my fucking god, you're actually talking to me? So it kind of felt like it was safe to, you know, make a move or something. So I felt, you know, it was safe to do so. So I did, even though it actually, I remember like clear as day, going up to him and like standing there for a solid few seconds and just thinking, oh shit, there he is. Oh god, am I really doing this? Is this really happening? I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it. Because like I couldn't believe I actually had the opportunity. Oh, I still haven't deleted this. I'm about to end the stream, but I'll upload this pretty soon. But see you later too. I'm gonna finish this ramble because now I'm into it. But um, so and like, we made up. It was a pretty long conversation. That was really, it was a really emotional and great interaction that we had, and we truly spoke to each other, and I think that was really great. I'm really, really happy that that happened, but then again, at the same time, I don't know, it seems to not really matter a whole lot anymore. I guess, because of some of the drama that's going on right now. It's just, I don't know. I'd be really disappointed to know that that's just all kind of gone down the garbage disposal, you know? But what can you do? And so we made up, and that was great. And for the next couple weeks, we would occasionally have long, long phone calls with each other, and I really enjoyed having them, where we would talk, or we would, I don't know, or he would like go and harass my Twitter. I really enjoyed those phone calls so much, but I don't know. I would be way too scared to tell him that. He would think I was a weirdo. But, so, I don't know. I think we had a pretty good time for the most part. But, um, with that, with the drama going on right now, I kind of feel like the relationship is kind of soiled, honestly, because, like, I don't really care about who he's friends with, but he, okay, I'm gonna be blunt here. He shit talks me to them. He talks bad about me to them, and I haven't done anything wrong to him at all. I've done literally nothing to him or his little buddies, yet all, 5 of them shit talk me. Um, which is pretty hurtful, to be honest. since I've done nothing wrong to them, any of them, and they still talk horribly about me. So that's hurtful. But there's nothing I can do about that. And just what, I don't know, a couple days ago, I'm not gonna show any of you the texts because I don't have his name saved in my contacts. So it just shows his phone number, and I'm not going to exploit that. I wouldn't exploit that anyway, because still that's a private conversation between him and I. But I texted him saying something along the lines of, "So are things between you and I just over now? Like, what's the deal here?" Because I also noticed that he removed me from his friends list on the Switch. Like, I got on there and I was like, I wonder who's online. So maybe I can join somebody's game on Splatoon or something. Or, I don't know, I can check who was last active. Because I do that out of a habit. And I hadn't been on there in a week. And I saw that he wasn't there anymore. So I was like, oh, I see how it is now. That's how it is. Okay. So I was honestly pretty hurt by that too. Just to see that that told me that he had already given up hope on me. Which isn't a great feeling from oopsie. You know, you think that you have a good relationship with this person and that you love them and that they love you, even though, like they don't want a relationship. Neither do I. And we both are. I had this idea, I guess some grandiose delusion. I don't know. That we both loved each other but just didn't talk about it. Which, hell, that's fine by me. I don't care. But I guess I was wrong about that. I don't know. But then again, it's pretty hard to believe that he just all of a sudden doesn't love me anymore. So I don't really believe that. I do think that he still has feelings for me, but he's just ignoring them because of his friends that all hate me. So I didn't expect to ramble about my feelings or my problems in this stream. So I'm like really sorry about that. But oh, shut up, Samsung. I'm going to charge this. But it's gonna actually no. Do. Is that okay? Yeah. But yeah. So that's kind of been most of the stuff that's going on at the moment. It is not. Oopsie. It's not all good and well, for the most part. No. But I mean, then again, there's nothing I can do about it, of course. So even though it really hurts, there's still isn't anything I can do about it. So I'm just sadly going to have to live with it. As much as I hate doing that to myself, there's nothing I can do. And I texted him saying, "Is this just over? What's going on here? What's our relationship? What are we?" And I said something else, like maybe 30, I don't know how much longer afterwards. I woke up at 3 in the morning just a couple days ago to see that, and I was like, oh my god, okay. And I was really overwhelmed. Rightfully so. So I saw that and I kind of panicked. And then I texted him again saying, "So, I mean, you're still gonna do this, but you haven't even given me a chance to explain myself? Or to fix any of this, and you're just gonna decide that everything is over? Because you said so, or something?" There's no logic behind this at all. Because no matter what way you put it, and no matter what perspective you try to view it from, I have done nothing wrong. And he doesn't seem to understand that. And if you're watching this right now, then like, shit, bro, I'm sorry, I guess, but you don't need to be the one giving me another chance. You should be grateful I'm giving you a chance. Because you're the one that fucked me over. If we're being honest, I mean, I don't want to be like that, but I'm the victim. Like, I didn't do anything wrong and you're treating me like this. So, really, it's not entirely I'm the bad guy. Because you tainted my image and you refuse to fix it. So, therefore, yeah, this is your fault. And if you can't accept that, then, boo hoo or some shit. I don't know. Cry about it. Whatever makes you feel better. But that doesn't mean I still want to clear things up. Because, like, I mean, sure, I guess, whatever I said was shitty. But, was it wrong? No, it was not. It may have offended you, but that doesn't really change my opinion on it. Nor does it change the stance of everything that's going on. So, I mean, if you want to accept it or not, you're in the wrong here. And, you know, that obviously that needs to change. Something about it does. And if you don't give me the opportunity to fix it, then nothing's going to happen. Because obviously you're not willing to fix jack shit because nothing's changed. For quite a while now. You've been shit-talking me for quite a while. I don't even want to imagine how much longer. So, if you want to keep doing that, then go crazy. But, you know, whatever. And you acted real annoyed whenever you said, okay, fine, I'll give you another chance, whatever, meh. As if I did something wrong, or I pissed you off because you never gave me a chance to defend myself. Which is bullshit. So, I mean, whatever. You do you. Or whatever. But, I don't know. I mean, to be completely honest, I highly doubt he's watching this, but even if he is, then whatever. But if we all being honest here, even whenever he sent me that, like, if he sent me that a month ago and said, okay, we can try to work things out, I would have been fucking over the moon happy. I would have been so happy. Oh, hi. You caught me in the middle of a deep ramble about, like, this really long story. And I am almost finished rendering this entire meme. I'm done. So I'm gonna upload it. It's gonna be great. But I'm going to finish this ramble before I end the stream, hopefully quickly. Anyways, after this stream, the meme will be uploaded. And my phone is about to die. So I have to do that pretty quick. But, where was I? So, basically, Mr. Puff Bob, the nickname I have decided to give him, that was suggested by another viewer. I already forgot their name. I'm terrible with names. I'm so sorry. But, anywho, if we're being completely honest about the entire situation here, you know, with, this Mr. Puff Bob treating me like I did something wrong whenever I absolutely did not, even if he sent me a message like a month ago saying, oh, okay, yeah, we can work things out and I'm sure things will get better, blah, 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 whatever, let's figure something out, yay. I would have been like, oh my god, awesome. I would have been like crying with happiness. And I would have been overjoyed to see something like that. But, I mean, I woke up at 6 in the morning and I looked at that. Or no, I didn't wake up at 6. I fell asleep around 6 or something, and I woke up around 1 in the afternoon, I believe. My time is just, I woke up at 6 this morning. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm underage. I can't marry right now. But, anywho, so he sent me that message and he was like, okay, I'll give you another chance. Yay. I saw that and I didn't even process it. I mean, as of recently, this might sound like weird or something, but I've been struggling a lot with basic emotions and empathy. Like, all the stress I've been feeling has kind of robbed me of basic emotions. Like, I don't really feel happiness or sadness or anger anymore. I just feel like hollow, which sounds really, really edgy. But it's just, I don't know. It's really hard for me to feel anything half the time, which is just weird, and I sound like psychotic or something, but that's just how it is. Almost, I feel really detached from a lot of people, even from reality, dare I say. So I read that, which I usually, you know, if I was in my normal mood, I would have been super happy to know that he was willing to fix things, but I didn't even care, like, at all. I mean, I would have been content if he just left me on red or just blocked me. I would have felt the exact same way. It's so weird to me even still. I'm still not even that happy about that because he's still treating me like I'm the bad guy. Okay, I'm gonna charge my phone. He's still treating me like I'm the enemy, like I'm the antagonist, when I've done nothing wrong. So that's partly why I guess I don't feel as happy to see that. And I don't know, it's weird because usually I would be really, really happy to know that he would be willing to do that, but I'm not, so it's weird. Oh, that's fine. I have to upload this anyway, so I want to try to end the stream here, and hopefully I won't keep on rambling like I usually do, but I will upload the meme eventually, and I don't even have a thumbnail drawn, so I don't know actually. I'll screenshot something. Anyways, I love all of you guys so much, and I absolutely can't promise you that I'll stream very often at all, but I hopefully will animate more often for all of you. Thank you to all of you that joined. I love you all so, so much, and I really hope I can get to a better upload schedule. Thank you so much. Love you.